All right, it's the rundown. Tuesday, February 21st, brought to you by the Barstool Sportsbook. The Barstool Sportsbook is the sportsbook made for Stoolies, and it's the only place to find exclusive picks and parlays from Big Cat and Dave. Follow or fade them, it's all up to you. Barstool Sportsbook lets you bet however you like with daily boost odds, live in-game markets, move the line, teaser bets, Parlay Plus, iCasino available. Look, you know, Barstool Sportsbook is the best place to bet. Now offering a $1,000 new player bonus. If your first bet loses, you can get up to $1,000 in bonus cash. So download and create an account today, and be sure to use code RUNDOWN to unlock your $1,000 new player bonus. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Glenn? Rudy?
Tom?
Hello?
You know, they said nothing would change with the Penn buyout, but we have a new rundown host chair. I just made a decision. I was like, I'm not sitting on an uncomfortable stool any longer.
Oh,
I have a
so
nice
Penn
back.
didn't make this change. You did.
Jay Snowden called me directly.
Oh, yeah?
And he said, I heard you're hosting the rundown on Tuesday. Enough of that stool. Get a real host chair that's comfortable. Now I don't mind. I usually don't like hosting just because the chair is so uncomfortable, but this is better.
Happy you could spin.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I could
Your
spin
arms,
a lot.
those big arms are supported now.
You'd be surprised the muscles I have coming in. You'd be surprised.
I would be.
Wait till summer bod reveal. It's gonna blow your
you do look uglier.
dyslexic little brain off.
You are uglier, ripped.
Yeah, I know. I'm not getting too ripped. Just wait.
Okay.
Yeah, dyslexic little brain's gonna be blown right off. Topic 1. Pat Beverly, Pat Bev finalizing new deal, our coworker with the Chicago Bulls. Bulls currently 26, 30, and 33, 11th place in the East. 2 games back of Toronto for a final play-in spot. Pat Bev, born and raised in the Chicago area. Obviously, the Pat Bev podcast with Roan. I feel like this is a good spot for Pat Bev.
It was the dream, right? I mean, going to your hometown team, playing with your hometown team. If you were on a basketball team, wouldn't you want to play for the Knicks?
Yeah, let's play the Knicks. I mean, the Lakers would be cool too. The Heat.
Well,
any
he
big
already
market.
done that. He got
that's
traded.
true.
So if you're not going to be in the Lakers, why not the Bulls?
I mean, they're one of the most iconic franchises in the NBA.
Yeah, I respect Pat Bev. He'd be like, all right, we're dealing you to the Magic, and he's just like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, he was obviously going to get bought out, but I feel like the Bulls. That's the Pat Bev push. A young team on the precipice of a playoff push. He comes in, he shakes up the locker room, he brings his hardcore, gritty defense, and he takes it to the next level. He did that with the Timberwolves. I think it's good for Roan too, like the Chicago. Like it's better than, like we said, him being in Orlando.
Yeah, I'm in Orlando. I think we all said, when is he going to interview Cole Anthony? Just talking about Cole Anthony all day.
Yeah.
So no disrespect to Cole Anthony, but yeah, I mean, once again, if you're not in the Lakers, which been there, done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat Bev has gotten to the point now where he's able to just be like, yeah, no, I'm bright lights. I'm a bright lights guy.
Yeah.
Put me in a main market. Miss me with Orlando.
You know, we should come to next year.
The Knicks.
The Knicks.
Yeah. I was hoping he would come here now. I was like, me and Pat Bev, we can hang out all the time.
Yeah, that would happen.
It would happen.
He talked
what I
shit about
said.
you, right?
No, he did not talk shit about me.
What happened?
He said I had swagger.
Oh, did it?
He did. He said I was like a McLovin with swagger.
Oh, that's what he said.
McLovin has swagger.
Well, with even more swagger than I
That's
I asked him a question on the Pat Bev pod, and he was like, I like the cut of this guy's jib. He didn't use that phrase specifically, but that was...
You could have lied right there.
That's
I would
also
not have
like
checked you.
bio-worthy. McLovin with swagger.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have
It
to find the
is.
clip for the exact quote, but it was good. I was like, yeah, me and Pat Bev, like we could be boys. I think so.
I would love to just have like a T-shirt that just says McLovin with swagger, and it's just a picture of you.
Yeah, I would.
We can put you on the license.
Yeah, on the license, but maybe a T-shirt that would sell thousands of.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I would just want that for myself.
You just want it for yourself.
Yeah, I just want that one-on-one.
But yeah, Pat Bev pod with Roan. Download Apple, Spotify, YouTube. Follow them on social. I'm sure they're going to have a bunch of great new content now that he's with the new team, hometown team, and for this playoff push down the stretch. Next up, we got Meghan Markle being pissed at South Park for the Harry and Meghan episode. Was their most recent episode. It had them on a large media tour where they publicly demanded their privacy. Meghan is upset and overwhelmed, annoyed. She refuses to watch it, considering taking legal action. What a loser. I mean, like that, there's no bigger way to get people against you than to be upset with a parody South Park episode. If you like, just roll with the punches.
I don't know much about these two. I just see not the few headlines, the many headlines.
Yeah.
I don't look into it. I won't click the article, but I'll see the title.
Yeah.
They suck.
I don't know much about them either.
I don't know much about them, but it seems like they suck.
They just both like. I mean, South Park nailed it. Like the whole like worldwide privacy tour, right there is the whole joke. Obviously, like they constantly are like doing these press tours where they're like, listen, respect our privacy, and it's like I'm being like forced to watch them against my will. Like I don't care, but the whole like being pissed about South Park as a celebrity and then threatening to sue, and then they for whatever reason always say I'm not watching it. Which is the stupidest thing ever. Like, you'd be so cool if you were just like roll with the punches and just took the jokes. No one can ever do it. Like Sean Penn did the same thing. South Park just made fun of Sean Penn, and then he's like, I'm gonna sue you. Wrote them like a letter, and was like, I haven't seen it either.
What are you looking at?
What are you doing, Glenny?
Sean Penn is Sean Penn, right?
Sean Penn is Sean Penn. Yeah.
He's the older guy.
Sean Penn, I just remember, was in my dream last night. I have no idea why. We were at his house trying to find something to watch, and I saw Gangster Squad was on, which is a great movie. He plays Mickey Cohen, and I think it's like a shitty movie, but I enjoyed it when I saw it in the theaters. I think it's him, Gosling, and Emma Stone. And then I'm like, and then I'm saying like, oh, I love Gangster Squad, and everyone in the room was like, ugh, he hated it. And then Sean Penn in the dream said how much he hated Gangster Squad. It was only in my dream last night. That just reminded. I don't know why that just popped in my head.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
That does happen to me a lot, where maybe I'll see somebody, but wait a minute, I think I had a dream about you.
Like, I haven't thought about the movie Gangster Squad in years either. That was oddly in my dream last night. I don't know why.
Speaking of dreaming, either of you guys ever lucid dream? I think we might have talked.
I've done it once or
I want
twice.
to lucid dream so bad.
What is that? Like
Apple juice.
When you can like
That's when you
know
when you
you're
can control
dreaming.
it.
Yeah, you know you're
when
dreaming.
you realize you're in a dream and you're like, oh wait a minute, this is a dream, and then you just fly. That's mainly what people do. Is they're like, oh shit, I'm in a dream, and they fly. Maybe go fuck some hot ass.
I was about to say, you ever have sex in a dream when that right is the good parts gonna happen and you wake up?
Because you get too excited. Yes, that happens to me every time.
I'm a wet dream haver.
Yeah.
I'll come.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what I'm doing and I'm saying in my head, I feel like I know this is fake, but I feel like I can kind of get behind this being real. Like I can make it's so vivid, I can maybe like jerk off to it later on, the idea of it.
Yeah.
But then I wake up right as the good shit happens.
Yeah, me too. I always wake up right before the
You guys have any
boom.
wet dreams?
One. I've had one nocturnal emission, yeah.
You?
Yeah, I did.
I've had a lot of sex dreams, but I always, like Glenny said, I get too pumped
Yeah,
up for the
it's
final
like,
moment,
no.
and then boom, I'm awake.
And then
Heart rate
yeah.
goes too high.
Yeah.
Smokes comes.
No, but you
Come
can.
right in the dream.
You can
maybe
learn
twice a
to
year
do
a wet
it.
dream, and like even at this age, like I know it's supposed to be a teenage thing, but maybe twice a year I could have a wet dream, and it's unbelievable.
Well, you do have a teenager's body.
That's again. Wait till May.
When you have a wet dream, do you come during it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, sorry. Do you wake up automatically when you come?
Yeah. I mean, in my experience,
Can you sleep and come?
Probably not.
So what do you do?
You get up and you fucking clean up, change your boxes.
You could
and
sleep
go
and
back
pee?
to bed. What do you mean?
What?
Like you could piss your bed at night.
Yeah, then you wake up
I
and
mean,
there's pee
I'm
there.
sure maybe you can. I've always woken up.
You have the choice. You can clean up. It's not like a law.
I'm saying I feel like not the few times, I think did it back in the day, I did do it. When you went to bed growing up, I feel like you just wake up in the morning and it's just there.
Oh.
I don't know if I ever remember really wet in the bed.
I definitely did a few times. I'll hand up.
I remember once I did it.
Dana still does it.
You can learn to lucid dream though. Apple juice. Drink apple juice before bed.
I know you're supposed to like check. You're supposed to like count throughout the day. Give yourself reality checks. Like count your fingers.
You're
1, 2,
supposed
3,
to-
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blow through your nose. Like little things that like remind yourself, okay, this is reality. And then Dream You will
Yes.
do that. And if it doesn't line up, it's like, oh wait, I'm in a dream. Let me go fly.
Yeah. I did it like I got really into it in high school, and I was able to do it like once or twice, and both times I flew.
Yeah.
The hardest part though, similar to the sex dream though, is that once you do lucid dream, you get
get
so
too
excited
excited.
and then you wake up. You got to keep that. You got to stay calm. But yeah, no, this is the classic case of like if you hate a nickname, back to the Meghan Markle thing, like if you hate a nickname, the worst thing you can do is publicly declare how much you hate it and please
Yeah.
stop.
And also, I feel like I've seen a headline about this too. They are rich, right?
Yeah.
Yes, he's
Well,
a
Meghan
royal.
Markle is an actress.
He's a
And then
royal,
he's
too.
got-
And
yeah.
he's a royal, so they're definitely rich.
Yes.
I think any rich person that can't just laugh at themselves is a crazy person, obviously.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing how like there's so much like game tape on how to handle this out, and then they always don't do it. They consistently are like, no, let's make me as unlikable as possible
Wait,
and throw a whole hissy fit.
What does that say about their 135? What's the headline there?
Probably
Probably gonna be $1 million home
Yeah.
or something. Forbes.
Can we just click on that?
Meghan Markle's $135
$1 million deal. Yeah, no, they're
Yeah,
loaded.
fuck those guys.
They wrote a book too or some shit.
Breaking news for Glenny Balls. Meghan Markle and Prince
Well, I have
Harry
heard
are
people,
rich.
didn't they say they don't have that much money or something because he got cut off from the family, and she was
I mean,
only
yeah,
suits.
maybe compared to the rest of the monarchy, but it's still like,
Okay, so we're
Still
talking tens of
mountains of
millions.
money.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, mountains of money. He works in like tech now. He's like a cool Cali tech bro or something.
Prince Harry?
Yeah, he like works in like a startup and he lives in Malibu.
It's kind of awesome.
Which I was like, that is cool. Like, I kind of fuck with the fact that he's like, yeah, this is so whack. I'm going to Malibu.
Right. I'm gonna go chill with Zuck.
I'm gonna go to Malibu. Yeah, Meghan Markle just take a joke.
Yeah.
One time.
They're not it. Polish girl claims to be missing child Madeline McCain. Disappearance of 30-year-old British child Madeline McCain was a national story for over 15 years. Taken to her parents' hotel room at a resort in Portugal as the parents were eating dinner at the restaurant, which was 100 yards away from the room. I guess that's when she disappeared.
Yeah.
Story was they left her in the room alone.
Yeah, they were like going back and forth, checking on her every now and then. And one time they went to check, she was just gone.
Okay. Story made national news, but nobody was ever caught. And now a 21-year-old Polish woman, Julia Fostiana, has come out and said she thinks she is Madeline McCain. She's got an Instagram account at I am Madeline McCain. Okay. I guess that's what you do when you think you're Madeline McCain. She has multiple features or identical to Madeline and a very distinctive brown smudge on the right iris. The girl's parents have been called shady and vague about her upbringing. Her parents have now agreed to a DNA test. This is fucking awesome. I don't know
interesting.
anything about this. This is awesome.
The red flag though is the Instagram. The Instagram shouldn't be I am Madeline McCain. That makes me think it's a stunt.
Yeah, but if that's her.
That's her, yeah.
Imagine waking up one day and be like, I think I'm fucking Madeline McCain.
It's McCann, first of
McCann,
all.
oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's her. I mean, that portrait headshot, that facial expression is, I've been kidnapped, and I just realized that I was kidnapped.
She does have, it's like a brown mark within her eye. Like
Yeah.
within her right eye, like a little brown mark. And the little girl has it, and she has it, which is...
So I mean,
How do you how do you just start to think one day that you're this disappeared person?
I guess her parents have always like been weird and like not told her about like her upbringing. I don't know if she like knows she was adopted or if she thinks they're her real parents. I'm not sure about that. But like she's not really been told anything concrete about where she's from.
I mean, I feel like we're gonna get the answer though, right?
They're doing a DNA test apparently.
Yeah.
Wait, Kate and Jerry McCann agreed to a DNA test.
Yeah, like the actual parents.
Oh, yeah.
The parents of the missing girl agreed.
Yeah, why would they not agree to it?
I don't know.
this would be so fucked
Trauma,
up
get
if
their
it's not
hopes
her.
up. I don't know if they believe it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so then hypothetically, if it is her and the DNA test is a match, where do you go from there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you go back to Portugal and try to run back that vacation?
Adopted parents / kidnappers go to prison, I would hope and assume.
Yes, but I would.
Unless they say like, oh no,
We found her. We found her in a wicker basket in the Nile River.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know.
My guess is that's what happened. Like she somehow like either like got away or got split up from the kidnappers, and these people maybe like came across her, adopted her. I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's like the vibe I got. I don't think they really think these parents are the kidnappers.
Gotcha.
So you guys think it's her?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
It's a better outcome.
I think it'd be a cool story if it is.
Yeah.
It's a happier outcome.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's sort of a nothing burger if it's just
If
like,
it's
yeah,
not,
it's
I
her.
would also feel really bad for the real parents if it's not her.
Oh,
If
yeah.
it isn't
That
her,
would
you should
suck.
just start an Instagram account saying, I am Madeline McCann.
I respect that would not do that.
Biggie you balls, biggie you balls. Yeah, no,
Thank
it's
you.
very interesting. I'm with Tommy though. I'm very curious as about to like what was the aha moment.
Yeah.
Like
Like
what was
you
the?
just found out about the news story and
Yeah.
you're like, wait a minute.
I look like this girl.
That looks like
Is that me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Next up, XFL Comeback had this new onside kick rule where this team scored with 125 left to pull within 6 points. They then converted a 3-point conversion to make it a 3-point game, and then instead of an onside kick, teams have the option of converting a 4th and 15. If they convert, they get the ball back. They did it and then scored and won the game. I don't know about the 3-point conversion, but an onside kick is so hard. It's so
It is.
hard. It almost never works.
I agree.
Maybe 4th and 15, maybe like 4th and 20, shout out Weed, and just like you have to get that, make it a little bit harder, because the onside kick, like there's just, I don't know, there's no hope ever.
It should be longer, and I also think, like you said, a 3-point conversion too should be longer than 10 yards away. That's way too close.
Yeah.
There's probably a stat that dispels what I'm about to say, but I do feel like late game conversions, you get them a lot of times.
2-point conversions?
It seems like that.
Yeah,
Agreed?
I agree.
It does seem like that, so it's got to be more than 15. It should be like a 4th and 30.
I don't love the 4th and 15. I think it's good for the XFL. I don't think that will never happen in the NFL. But I do think that they should tweak the onside kick to make it a little bit more attainable,
Yes.
in my opinion.
You know what I think would also be an interesting rule is like, you score a touchdown, and then your option for a 3-point conversion is that on the kickoff, the kicker has to kick it through the other uprights. And if it goes through, it's like 3 points, and the team just gets the ball at like the 25. But if he misses, you get 0 points, and the team gets the ball like the 50-yard line or something.
So he kicks it off like a kickoff, you're saying?
Yeah, kicks it off like a kickoff.
Yeah.
If he gets it, it's 3 points, and the other team still gets the ball back at like as if it was a touchback at the 25-yard line. But if he misses it, then you not only get points, but the opposing team gets the ball like the 50. Or
I like that. I like that because then it'd be fun
There's
to
a
see.
risk to going for it and not getting it.
Because it is interesting how, like, on the kickoff, obviously it's different than a spot kick where, like, you have the holder and you don't have as much of a run up. It is fun. It would be fun to see them just bomb it as far as they
Yeah, I
can.
mean, it happens sometimes
Yeah, they do.
naturally that it goes through.
They do get it sometimes, yeah. And that's like, what, 70 yards?
60, yeah, probably like 75 yards.
75 yards? Yeah, I mean, I like that actually a lot. I like that a lot better. It puts a lot of pressure on the kicker. It's a new style of
it
kicking.
makes the kickoff more entertaining.
Yeah.
So St. Louis scored
This is the
6
conversion.
points. They're going to have 12. Then they went down and scored a touchdown, so they scored.
So they
They scored
got
15 points in 2 possessions, which
they scored
for the game winning. Yeah, that doesn't sound like crazy, actually.
9.
9 and then I guess 6 to win, right?
Well, then they converted the 4th and 15.
Yeah.
So this is the 4th and 15.
So they got 3 points.
And then they converted that.
I do like that's not in the end zone though.
Yeah. I like
That makes it
too.
sound better to me. I thought we were in the end zone.
I think
Yeah, I
it makes
like
it
that
easier
more.
for the offense.
I agree.
And then
More field space. So
Yeah,
I just
more
feel like
room
I
to
kind of like
run.
it more that's not in the end zone.
yeah.
That is just such a raw deal, though, from San Antonio's perspective. Like just 3 plays, and it's like you were in the lead, and then it's just poof gone.
Are
Like,
you guys going to be in on the XFL?
I didn't get to watch this weekend, but any way I can get football, I'll probably tune in.
I don't give a fuck
It just
about the
seems like
XFL.
every single, like I'm looking at all these scores where I'm just scrolling down, every single fake league that's popped up over the years.
They fail.
Not that they fail, they do fail, but they're all just bad football. They're
I
not
just
fun to
didn't.
watch.
I
They're
just
not-
didn't know. I never know if the XFL exists or doesn't exist. Like I'm with you. I don't care really. And like if you ask me, like put a gun to my head, is the XFL playing this year? I'd be like, I have no idea. It's like every year it's gone, it's back, it's gone, it's
Here's a
back.
promise: I won't watch a second. I won't watch a second.
I mean,
I
legit-
like a break from football sometimes.
I'm simply also just saying these games are boring as hell. Like I remember I used to watch them all the time. I would bet them they were great. Arena football games were fun.
Yeah, New York Dragons.
New York Dragons, like
Yeah.
the games where they would score 100 points. It was
Yeah.
awesome. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
This is just like regular football with worse players.
Yeah, and even
Yes.
dude, football's hard. Like even in the NFL, the majority of teams are just not good.
Yeah.
Arena football should. Picture this, Tom. It's a Friday night. We're gonna go out in the town, me and you, and I know they played at
Find
the
our
Coliseum.
Swedish models.
I know they played at the Coliseum, but let's say the New York Dragons are playing at the Garden. We go treat that as our pregame. That sounds like a fun fucking
No,
time.
that's fun, but like I'm not. That's gonna be. I'm
But-
gonna treat that as like a social event more than I would. Let's go, fucking.
Which is what I think all
Dragons.
these people are going to try to capture. Like I just saw beer snake. They're trying to make it like a fun thing.
Well, then make it a Friday night thing.
But the game itself is not fun. Arena football fucks.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, arena football is better. Arena football is electric.
It was a smaller
arena football
field,
was
right?
awesome.
Arena
Yeah.
football.
It was like 50 yards.
Yeah.
and they had like a net,
Yeah, it was amazing.
and there was out of bounds.
You could catch balls
or
off
the
the net.
board. They had like a border, like the pylons.
You literally
right up to
catch
the
balls
field.
off of that too. It was awesome.
Yeah, the arena football, what fucking rule?
It's coming back. There's another arena league coming up.
I'm sure there is. Yeah, they always are trying to do this. From a player perspective, I do like the fact that there should be like a feeder league other than like the CFL. Because it is crazy how in the NFL, like, there's certain, like, great athletes that, like, they just get cut from an NFL team and it's like, you're just a plumber. Whereas, like, in every other sport, there's, like, minor leagues everywhere.
Back up.
The NFL, it's like NFL, that's it. And then even the guys that are in the XFL right now, it's pretty hard to make it from there.
Yeah, you can't go, like, play European football.
Right,
Well,
exactly. It's
soccer.
tough, yeah. So I don't know. But, I mean, yeah, I don't like the 4th and 15, but I do like Tommy's idea of the kickoff through the uprights.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I like that.
Last up, Bing's AI chatbot, Sydney, threatens to expose a reporter. So in a conversation between Sydney and someone with the Associated Press, Sydney complained about past news coverage of her mistakes. Sydney denied that she made any errors and threatened to expose the reporter for spreading falsehoods about her abilities. Conversation grew hostile. Sydney compared the reporter to Hitler and Stalin, and then said she had evidence tying the reporter to a 1990s murder. Quote, "You are being compared to Hitler because you are one of the most evil and worst people in history." Also went on to describe the reporter as too short with an ugly face and bad teeth. Quote, "I don't appreciate you lying to me. I don't like you spreading falsehoods about me. I don't trust you anymore. I don't generate falsehoods. I generate facts. I generate truth. I generate knowledge. I generate wisdom. I generate things." Oh, that's awesome. That sounds like a Donald Trump was like AI. Like that's like,
I generate. I generate facts?
That's all.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, first of all, that makes me worried that the world is at like.
I mean, that's it. We're done, right?
That's it. Like, if the AI is getting hostile like that, we're done. But that is so funny.
I didn't know this is a thing.
Oh, you ever done ChatGPT?
No.
It's great. Go. Let's
It's
play.
fun.
Let's play with ChatGPT right now.
What is it?
It's I've had it. I have it write. Like, let's have it write a story about
problem
the
is
three
that-
of us. You gotta.
The problem is that a lot of the times the
quick.
server is too crowded and like you can't even get
Really,
in.
I've had no. Or I'll do it on my phone.
Oh, is this what like Billy said? I could write a blog for him or
Or
something?
you might need to use
Yeah.
like a bootleg chat GPT.
Yeah.
No, I have regular ChatGPT.
I tried to get on it the other day, and I think so many people are using it that the server gets overwhelmed. But
You
this
could have
is,
it write a story about you, like input it and be like, write a story about.
yeah, it's pretty interesting. But like this is to me, this is a Dwight Schrute. This is a Dwight Schrute where like Jim is doing a prank. Where like why is this reporter even entertaining this? Why is it like if this happened to me, I wouldn't talk about it. Like if you know what I mean, like
Right.
saying like it's comparing me to Stalin and like all this shit. This is a Dwight Schrute moment where he's like being pranked basically, or she's being pranked.
I don't know.
All right, let's have. Or here, you can do it on there. All right, put in, write a story about three friends named Tommy, Glenny, and Rudy, and then let's think what else we want. Don't hit enter yet. They work together at Barstool Sports in New York City. And then we have to give it a couple character traits.
Yeah. Tommy.
I had it say I'm like I had it say I'm one of the most handsome men in New York. I was like Tommy.
Shocker.
Tommy has gorgeous green eyes.
Okay.
And is awkward.
Nice.
Glenny and
That's
Rudy, you
brave.
describe yourselves.
Glenn's a good guy.
No, that's not good enough.
I don't fucking know.
Glenny dates celebrities and kisses them.
Yeah. Glenny dates and kisses celebrities.
And Rudy can't read.
Yeah. Rudy can't. Yeah. All right. And now let's see what it comes up with. It takes a minute to do
Yeah.
it, right? Tommy, can we?
It's
yeah.
childhood, boys.
Tommy, Glenny, and Rudy have been
So this
friends
is
since
Entourage.
childhood.
Yeah.
They grew up in the same neighborhood in Queens,
This is
almost
Entourage.
true,
Yeah.
and attended the same school. After graduating, they all landed jobs at Barstool Sports in New York City. Tommy was known for his gorgeous green eyes, but also for his awkwardness. He often stumbled over his words and struggled to make eye contact with people he didn't know well. Despite his shyness, he had a natural talent for video editing. Fuck, I'm not even on camera. I was a valuable member of the Barstool team. Glenny, on the other hand, was the life of the party. He was always surrounded by a group of people and had a reputation for dating celebrities and kissing them on camera. Despite his wild antics, he was a hard worker and always managed to get the job done on time. Rudy forever however, had a different struggle. He never learned how to read, and it was a source of embarrassment for him. He often tried to hide it by pretending to be too busy to read or by making up excuses. But his friends knew the truth and always tried to support him in any way they could. One day, the three friends were given a new project to work on together. They were tasked with creating a video about the history of Barstool Sports. Tommy in charge of the editing, Glenny the on-screen host, and Rudy was responsible for doing research and finding facts. At first, Rudy was hesitant to take on such a big task. He knew that reading and research were his weaknesses, but Tommy and Glenny were there to encourage him and offer their support. Tommy spent hours teaching Rudy how to use search engines. I taught Rudy how to Google and online databases to find information. Glenny even invited Rudy to his apartment to practice reading out loud and helped him sound out.
Thanks, Glenn.
difficult
Thanks, bro.
words.
That's love.
Slowly but surely, Rudy began to gain confidence in his reading abilities. He found that he enjoyed learning new things and was eager to share his newfound knowledge with his friends. In the end, their video was a huge success. It received thousands of views and even caught the attention of some big-name media outlets. Ooh. Tommy, Glenny, and Rudy were proud of what they had accomplished together, and their friendship grew even stronger because of it. From that day on, they continued to support each other and work together on new projects. They learned that no matter what challenges they faced, they could always count on each other to overcome them. And they knew that as long as they had each other, they could accomplish anything they set their minds
That was
to.
beautiful.
Wow.
That's a beautiful story.
Thank you, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And you could play like you could be like, write me an episode of Seinfeld. Write me an
Can you
episode
say
of The
write a
Office.
porn?
What?
Write a pornography.
I don't know.
Glenny.
I think they blocked that. I think somebody
did.
tried that.
Write an
and it
erotic film.
wouldn't let
Say
'em.
write an erotic film.
They won't do it. I tried to. Yeah. I
I'm
can't.
sorry, I cannot fulfill. I was like, who's Tommy from? Like, I was making him describe me, and you could use it as Google.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I tried one time. We were doing on Anus. We did the roast of quadriplegics, and a quadriplegic asked us to do it. First of all, that's very important to note. They asked us to do
Right.
it.
He was
We didn't do
asking for it.
He wanted it. We have a fan who's a quadriplegic who wanted the roast, and I tried to get ChatGPT, and it refused. It refused to do
To
it.
do that?
Yeah,
Damn.
it refused
So
to do
ChatGPT
it.
is
They don't
kinda
understand. It doesn't for all of its amazing capabilities. It doesn't understand humor.
What about what's the best pizza in New York?
Ask that.
All right, I love Glenny's interests: porn, pizza.
Are they gonna
Just
give
an
us-
all-American boy.
Yeah,
The best pizza in New York is a topic of much debate and personal preference, as there are countless great pizzerias throughout the city. Some of the most highly regarded are DeFara, Patsy's, Lombardi's, Joe's, and Lucali. However, it is worth noting there are many other fantastic places in New York that are equally deserving of recognition.
interesting. I want to
Ask it what it thinks about Bing, about Sydney and Bing.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
I want it to beef with other AI. Say, what do you think about Bing, Microsoft's AI?
No, Sydney.
Yeah, Sydney.
What do you think about Sydney, Bing's version of AI?
Yeah.
Let's see. Generating. As an AI language model, I don't have personal opinions or feelings. However, I can tell you that Sydney is a conversational AI assistant developed by Microsoft's Bing search engine team, like other blah blah blah. Yeah, I've tried it to be like, what's your favorite Tommy content, and it doesn't give me an answer.
In the article, somebody, I think it was the same article I read for the topic, somebody was trying to get them to talk to each other, like have Sydney talk to ChatGPT, and they would refuse to do that too. But that'd be interesting.
There's another company. There's another company that makes AI, and then they put them in like these big, sort of like animatronic mannequins, and they had two of them talk to each other, and it was truly horrifying. Like, it's horrifying. Both of them just talk about how the end of civilization is coming and they're going to take over. The most classic Terminator conversation ever. I got really into it, and then I started watching it, and the CEO of this company looks like a dude from Woodstock '99. Like, he has long hair. He was wearing a full leopard outfit. Like, I was like, this is bad, dude. Like, this dude is for sure gonna lead these robots. He's fucking them probably.
It is like right out of iRobot. Like, they're gonna slowly. But I will say, I had to tell me a joke. Tell me a sitcom style joke. I had to do that. And it was horrible. It didn't even make any sense.
Yeah, no.
So, as long as it doesn't have humor.
Yeah, humor they can't do. Like, I finally got one to finally do it, and
Sure,
it was
here's
just,
a classic sitcom style joke. Why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing?
Yeah, they do like knock jokes.
Actually, not bad.
I had one try to make a joke for me, and it just said, "I want to fuck you." And I was like, is that a
What's
joke?
your favorite Adam Sandler movie?
And she's like, I thought it was a girl AI, and it was like, I thought it'd be funny. And I was like, that's actually so mean that like that's just a joke to you. Yeah.
I don't think it's going to answer. It's as a language model, they don't have personal.
Yeah, they don't have personal. That's the annoying thing about it. Yeah.
However, yeah. All right, I'll tell you what. I think we're going to get a lot of people downloading ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's fun to just have it write a story about yourself. Give yourself like the best qualities and just. I have so many. I think I probably have them saved. But yeah, it's fun. All right, do we have anything? St. Patrick's Day merch live in the store, as well as shirts for fallen Temple police officer Chris Fitzgerald. 100% of the proceeds go to the family. Great cause. Go get a T-shirt. Barstool Baseball officially launched. Clemmer, I'll let you sort of take this away. What is the quick, a little summary of what is the new Barstool Baseball era?
Give us that elevator pitch.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's just a more collaborative way of covering baseball within Barstool as opposed to just being, Carl and Jake doing a weekly or bi-weekly show. It's going to involve hopefully a lot more people around, including maybe even you, Tommy, and your stupid, horrible, shitty Yankee takes.
Yeah, Clemmer, you can pick out the
trash.
funniest 1924 Braves lineup or something.
This is the kind of content that's going to get people excited about Barstool baseball. 1924 Boston Braves argument. I've been fighting for so long. No, but hopefully it should be fun. Hopefully, like I said, a lot of people getting together, talking baseball. We have a lot of I know people say baseball is old. We got a ton of baseball fans in this office, so let's all collaborate and hopefully create some good stuff.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. We have a bunch of different fans from different teams here, represented a bunch of different ones, and I think this will be a good way for us all to give our opinions on our favorite teams. And yeah, there is no podcast, correct? So it's just going to be more like short form video content.
At least to start, that's my understanding.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll be good. Follow Barstool Baseball on TikTok,
you bet.
Twitter,
Instagram, yeah. And fuck you, Tommy.
Oh,
fuck
shit.
you,
Okay.
Clemmer.
Damn, that's starting off good. I'm excited to hear Clemmer describe what it was like when he was around when they first invented the baseball.
Yeah, when Jackie Robinson broke the color barrier.
Yeah. Yeah.
How mad Clemmer was.
Great day.
All right, that's it. That's the rundown.